Now let's be honest with ourselves here. We can all agree that Dota 2 is overall a pretty miserable experience, but there are times where it can be pretty damn fun. Like for example, games when you're winning and... Yep, that's about it. Okay, so Dota's only fun when you're winning, and this game is just downright depressing when you lose, more so than any other game that I have ever played, because of various things like not being able to forfeit, fountain diving, and generally just a long period of your time. You want to avoid being on the losing side as much as you possibly can, which is why the universally known rule of Dota is to always pick the meta and broken heroes. You all know who they are, and chances are, if you're not going to pick them, somebody else will. But as much as I want to hate on what I like to call meta slaves, you really can't blame them, because as we established before, winning in Dota is fun, so why not pick the hero that can get you that win much easier? But now, what about those heroes in the game that are always fun? No, I'm not talking about heroes that are always broken, but heroes that are enjoyable to play whether they are considered overpowered or just straight up garbage in the current patch. A hero you can always see yourself picking knowing that you're about to have a good time. A hero you mainly like because of their unique skill set or playstyle that just suits you, or even just admiring the way that they look. I'm talking about those rare heroes you can still have a blast while playing regardless whether you're winning or losing. Because at the end of the day, this is why we all play Dota, right? This is why video games even exist in the first place, and it's to just simply have fun. And let's face it, nobody actually enjoys playing Medusa. No, seriously, fuck this hero. She's the complete opposite of fun. So I thought I'd just make this video on the most fun heroes in Dota 2, in my opinion. Psst, also, side note, I'm not counting heroes like Rubik and Morphling because that's cheating. Now, I don't know about you guys, but Pango to me is hands down one of the most fun heroes not only in Dota 2, but in MOBA game history. His character design and just overall personality is already enough to put a smile on your face, and playing the hero, I mean, let's just say that this hero is basically designed for people who just don't give a fuck. Driving around trying to hit as many people as possible never gets old. It brings me back to my sweet childhood memories of playing a GTA game for the first time ever. And if you're one of those people who absolutely despises this hero, well, I can't blame you. I mean, his playstyle is to literally try and be a complete and utter nuisance. Calling someone a good Pangolier player is basically the same thing as saying, hey, you're really fucking annoying, but you're good at it, keep it up. A swashbuckle over here, a swashbuckle over there, and when it's time to rev up the engine, you know it's time to blast that Eurobeat, baby! Since we are on the topic of most fun heroes, it would be foolish of me to not include some of the Spirit Bros onto this list, as they all share similarities to one another like their complex design, insane mobility, and they're all just incredibly fun to watch and play. But to avoid this whole list just being completely filled with the spirits, I am faced with a problem. I can only choose one of them above the rest, which obviously wasn't easy for me considering how much I liked them all. Except Storm. Fuck Storm, he's boring and lame as shit. Earth Spirit is personally my favorite, as well as Void being my most played, but deep down inside, I knew I just had to give it to my boy Ember. If you have high reaction speeds and enjoy outplaying your opponents in style, there's literally no better hero in this game other than this guy. I mean, just fucking look at him. He's literally a samurai warrior on fire. Everything you do, it just feels so insanely cool and feels wicked. Like you actually feel like you're the main protagonist in the anime. Whether it's sleight of fisting a bunch of units together or fire emanating into a team fight from a mile away, and let's be honest here, it never gets old landing that sleight of fist into chain combo, especially when the enemy is in fog. Ooh, ah, yeah, ooh, yeah, you can't hit me. You can't hit me. And I'm out of mana. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Okay, cut the video. Cut the video. Similar to Ember Spirit, Puck is also quite the outplay maniac. I mean, give a hero a quick blink, a teleport, and the ability to literally become immune for a couple seconds, and this hero just screams, catch me if you can. On top of that, slap on the Blink Dagger, Eul's, and Lincoln Sphere, and you're basically unkillable as long as you have the skills to back it up. If you're into tipping, BMing, and just straight up embarrassing your opponents to death, this is the perfect hero for you. Like, this hero is literally designed to piss people off. Like, if you thought old techies was bad, trust me. Getting matched up against a good Puck player is like boxing with shadows. You would spend the entire game trying to chase and kill this guy only to end up in one of his YouTube videos where you're getting absolutely humiliated.
Wait, what? They're not killing him.
There's no way this guy's dying, right? Oh, yeah, so I was just like playing with them, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god, is he gonna kill him? Oh
No.
my god.
I mean, come on. Do I even have to explain this one? Invoker is obviously a pretty big fan favorite and a staple to the Dota franchise. It would be insulting to not include him to this list. And by the way, this is coming from someone who never, and I mean never, plays this hero. I am straight up ass with Invoker, and yet I still have these moments where I want to go into demo mode and just practice some of his combos because it's just so damn fun. I have no idea how to play him, but I can at least recognize the sheer determination and skill that is required to play the hero, and I truly do admire that. Whenever an Invoker actually does manage to solo kill me in lane, I can only nod in approval and accept it. Unless you play Quaswex. If you play Quaswex, you're a fucking pussy. One of the main reasons why I truly think Invoker is incredibly fun to play is because of the sole reason of never being able to truly master him. His mechanics and overwhelming amount of abilities create a skill ceiling that's so unbelievably high that it's basically impossible to ever reach it. No matter how skilled and capable you are, you're still going to find instances where you're either fucking up an invoke or misplacing or mistiming an ability. There are always going to be moments where you think to yourself, oh, I could have done this, or I should have done that. You're given such a huge arsenal of abilities that can all be used in almost every single scenario. So quick thinking and even quicker fingers are crucial to becoming a true Invoker master. Not to mention also being able to consistently combo these abilities together, especially under pressure. I mean, you can easily just tell what skill level an Invoker player is currently at just by looking at what kind of combos they use. Like for example, a simple and quite easy combo to do would just be Tornado, Meteor, Deafening Blast. And then a step up from that would be Cold Snap, Tornado, Sunstrike, Deafening Blast. But here's where things get fucking crazy, alright? An advanced level combo would be like Cold Snap, Tornado, EMP, Cataclysm, Ice Wall, Meteor. Welp. Who would have seen this coming? Obviously, this is a personal choice of mine, but I truly do think that TA is the most fun and sexy hero in this entire game. Call me crazy, but landing killer Psyblades never gets old for me, especially with this new trap mechanic. Like, look at this. Bam! Combined with their insanely fast farming speeds and the ability to take over entire games before 20 minutes is just so, it's just so fun. I just wish she was a little bit better this patch, but that's besides the point. But like I said, this is my personal opinion, which brings me to my next point. The true most fun hero is whoever you guys want it to be. Whether it's fingering people with Lion, or breaking your own keyboard with Bristleback, or stealing kills with Zeus, or even... no. Just no.